Guys, so I felt called today to do a energetic clearing session around viruses. So right now in the collective, there's the virus pandemic. You would probably need to be living under a rock to not know what I'm talking about with the coronavirus, and something that it's been on my mind, it's been on my heart for the last couple of days that I need to do a video and do an energy clearing session for you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to clear for all viruses, and I'm going to explain what I'm doing. So when I say clear, I mean being energetically neutral and not having a bunch of issues. So you can have issues with anything. You can have issues with virus. Like I have some friends right now, like they're like panicked about going out in public. They're like afraid to like leave the house, and I'm like, girl, it's going to be okay. You know what I mean? So you can be emotionally neutral in the midst of everybody around you panicking, or you can be panicking with them, okay? Like you could do either. So just because the collective is flipping out and just because everybody around you is having an issue doesn't mean that you need to have the issue too, okay? So something like I have done a lot of clearing around is money. Like I love being neutral about money. It's the best thing ever, right? And a lot of people have lots of triggers and issues and rah about money, right? And they're like flipping out about it all the time, which I understand. I used to be there. That's why I'm Captain Neutral about it now, right? Like I was like, I'm not having this anymore. No need for this. So, you know, you can have everybody around you be flipping out about money or be flipping out about whatever, and that doesn't mean that you need to flip out. And I feel the exact same way about viruses, okay? I feel the exact same way about whatever is going on in the collective or whatever is going on in mass consciousness. Just because they're ungrounded and they're upset does not mean that you need to be. So what I'm going to do today is we're going to do some energetic clearing. We're going to do some grounding. I feel like a lot of people like aren't in their body. They feel fear. Here's the problem with when you feel fear and you have all these things that are freaking you out and your like limbic brain is going, ah, right? When that's happening, you're not able to feel what's true, because what's happening is that you're being cascaded with all these emotions about whatever, and then you're not actually able to feel what the truth is, okay? So by doing this energetic clearing, I am in no way, shape, or form saying you cannot get a virus. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that you'll be emotionally neutral to the subject. And why that's useful is that then you can actually internally feel what it is that you need to do. You can feel your guidance deeper because your amygdala isn't freaking out. You can feel your guidance deeper because you're not having this cascade of emotional sort of like freak out about whatever the situation is. And this can go beyond viruses, right? So I do a lot of emotional clearing, and I've done a lot of videos on that, you know, and I'm very neutral about lots of things anyway as it is. But, you know, I always, one of the first things I do whenever I'm wanting to manifest something is I get really emotionally neutral about all my triggers, all my issues, all my whatever, you name it. Like I'm like neutral. You know, it's so rare that I get triggered by something. So yeah, I want that for you too. I want you to be grounded. I want you to be neutral. I want you to not be having an issue. Because when you are having an issue with something, what is happening is that you are keeping it in your reality, right? Because if I'm having an issue with whatever, it could be a food, it could be a virus, it could be a person, it could be a job, it could be a situation, it could be animal dandruff, right? If I'm having some sort of situation and there's all this like emotion, right, between me and that thing, like we're having this dynamic, and like the more freaked out, angry, scared, or let's see, what are the other emotions? Attachment, anxiety, despair, powerlessness, whatever those feelings are that you feel with that thing, the more you are keeping it in your reality. And that's true of everything, okay? So by being energetically neutral to the thing, it makes your experience 1,000 times easier, because then you can actually tap into what you need to do, because you're not being distracted by a million psychological emotions flooding through your body. And also when you're neutral about something, it's like you stop magnifying it. You stop like bringing it to you through your magnification of the emotions. So you're always you are constantly manifesting and bringing to you what you have a charge with, okay? So it could be what you do want or what you don't want, but if you have a charge with it, you're just continually magnetizing it to you, right? So that's why like you can like be angry at something, okay? Now you've got this charge going on, all right? Now, because you're angry at that, the universe is bringing you more of that. So now it's just like the universe is just bringing you more things to be angry about, right? Because so you're a vibrational match to things that make you angry. And then you get something else that makes you even angrier. Oh, I forgot. I had this station wagon back in the day. It was my first car. I backed into a fire hydrant and I hit the right, I think, yeah, the right rear tail light, and I hit the fire hydrant. And then I told everybody I knew how I hit the fire hydrant. Wouldn't you know it, 3 weeks later, I hit another fire hydrant with the same light. So, it took me a minute to get, backing into fire hydrants out of my vibration, because then not too long later I backed into a telephone pole, which I didn't hit the light this time because it was slightly different, but I did hit the bumper. It was fine. It wasn't that bad. It was minor, but and nothing happened to the telephone pole, nothing happened to the car. It was fine. But I was like, I had to get that out of my vibration and stop telling the story and stop having a charge about it and stop being angry every time I looked at my tail light that needed to be fixed. And then finally I decided to be over it. I decided I was energetically clear of smashing into things with my right back tail light. And then I went to the junkyard, because this was an older car. I got a new tail light and I put it in, and the world was fine from then on. But I decided I was no longer a vibrational match to backing into fire hydrants or whatever. That tail light, I decided got to be healed. So I have never again backed into any sort of fire hydrants, just so you know. Anyway, point of said story is that when you have this charge of something, you're just bringing things that feel like that. So when you release the charge, when you're neutral, when you're not having an issue, you're no longer when you're neutral, it's like doing that, okay? Right? So when you have a charge with something, whether you want it or not, whether you like it or not, especially if there's a lot of emotion, especially if there's a lot of fear, anger, right? Those emotions get magnified very quickly, okay? And it is your job as being a conscious creator and taking command of your life to not do that, right? Don't do that. Stop that. So being neutral allows that probability to fade away, because when you have a lot of charge around something, this is why people have a hard time getting rid of their issues. They have so much baggage about their issues. They have so many reasons why they have their issues, and how long they've had their issues, and who put the issue there, and how so-and-so said this about the issue, but they thought that was that about and then, oh my God, the issues go on and on. The problem with that is that now you have just created more and more neural pathways, more and more energetic lines to that thing, holding you to that thing. And so you keep manifesting it over and over and over and over and over again. And then you're like, oh my God, why does this keep happening, right? You have to undo the energetic charge. You have to do this that's going on. You have to do that. Okay, and bring spaciousness into the pattern, and literally allow everything to quantumly rearrange, delete, and refile itself, okay? Then you do not need to keep attracting the exact same things to you over and over and over and over again. Some patterns are more complex than others, okay? If you grew up with some abusive childhood and it was difficult and yada yada yada, that's probably a large pattern, okay? Large pattern, you're probably going to need to come at it from multiple directions and clear it several times, and you clear different things about. When I say clear it several times, I mean clear different things about the pattern several times. Which would take multiple sessions, and then you'll be clear of it. You do not need to hold on to whatever your issue baggage is forever. Ask me how I know this. I've let go of so much stuff and become neutral. Anyway, I'm going on a tangent here, but being neutral is the basis where you can create things from a completely different place, and everything can be totally different for you. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to be neutral about viruses, we're going to be neutral about going out in public, we're going to be neutral about contracting viruses, and we're going to I have the emotional sheet I like to use, and we're just going to go ahead and clear for those things. So at some point when I was doing emotional clearing, I just decided to write down all the emotions for myself. And then, let's see, David Hawkins has a map of consciousness where he's written these emotions down. Which, if you just put into Google map of consciousness by David R. Hawkins, this should come right up. You should have no problem finding it. For, in here, in this orange, it says desire, and I wrote attachment. And I did that because there's attachment desire, and then there's pure desire that's up here. To me, there's different kinds of desire. The attachy desire is the desire where ooh, but I need that. I have to have that, right? You don't believe you already have it. You believe you need to get it from outside of you. You believe you need to source it from somebody else or something else, and that you can't get it through yourself. So that to me is attachy desire, okay? Then to me, there's pure desire. Pure desire is where we're oh my God, I'm so excited. this is what I want to do. That's going to be the best thing ever. I'm all over it. I can't wait to get started. Like, it's pure desire because it's purely from your higher self. It's like a download from God, okay? So there's pure desire, right? And then there's attachy desire, okay? Those are my words because in the English language, unfortunately, we don't have multiple words, but we should. But anyway, I'm not in charge of the dictionary. All right, so then I have apathy. So, and I wrote powerlessness. And the reason why I did that was because I felt like the feeling was more powerlessness, and how that can look is it can look like apathy. It can look like you like don't care, but really it's because you feel powerlessness. And I just felt like, I don't know, I felt like powerless was a more appropriate emotion for that block because, I mean, I feel like I connect more with powerlessness than I connect with like apathy. But anyway, these are just my, what do you call it? My view of like how I view this. And I just wanted to tell you guys the small alterations I made on the list. So yes, we're going to go through that and we're going to clear as many emotions as possible that we have linked with viruses, and then we're going to allow ourselves to be grounded again. So if you want, you can bring this energy through your body multiple times if you desire. Really, you only need to listen to it once, but if you desire to listen to it again, absolutely, definitely do that. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do, and I do want to say, remember, this is not about, I'm not doing this so that you like can't get a virus. Like, I can't do that. But what I am helping you do is be neutral to the virus so that then you can follow your own intuition about what needs to happen and what you need to do without being freaked out about it, okay? Because then you're able to stay in your power. For instance, during this whole pandemic thing that's been going on, I was mildly anxious the first couple of days, and then I cleared my anxiousness, and then, I mean, I've been like, this is great. Like, I've like had more time to spend with my friends on the phone, of course, but whatever. Like, I've had like so many like wonderful interactions with people. I told the universe I was ready for more clients, so I had all sorts of more people book with me, so that was awesome. So like, I've really been like enjoying myself and like really letting myself kind of like reset and like choose like what I really want to do, like how do I want to proceed forward. I just got all these new videos that downloaded into my head. Like, I've had a lot of like lovely things. I've been having a lovely experience over here, even though like every mass consciousness is in a pandemic, right? And you know, you get to have your own experience and feel nourished and joyful and happy, even if everybody else is flipping out. You really don't need to do what everybody else is doing, okay? So you get to choose your reality, and you get to choose how you're feeling, and you get to choose, you know, what you make of situations. And so because I'm energetically neutral and clear, right, I'm not emotionally attached to the morphic field of the pandemic. What it is that I'm having a delightful experience over here, and I thought, I want to help other people have a delightful experience as well. I will do a video about it, and that's what we'll talk about today. So anyways, that's what I'm talking about when I say emotionally clearing. I'm not saying you cannot get a virus, but what I am saying is you'll be super neutral about it even if you do get it. But if you don't get it, you're still going to be neutral, right? Because you're neutral. So I hope that made sense. So you can still be like very happy and everything can be fine. All right. So first thing that I want to do is ground everybody. Okay, so I'm going to move into my center, into myself. Okay. All right, so I want everybody to take a breath. I'd like you to put your hands on your body, on your chest, on your stomach, okay? And just really allow yourself to deeply move into your body. Okay, Archangel Michael, universe, angels and guides, cosmic intelligence, we ask for your divine assistance now. I ask that everybody that watched this YouTube video receive 100% and completely everything that they need to receive, and that they are uplifted and they are very neutral and they're able to go into a new reality regarding the virus, the pandemic, or any of that jazz. And they're able to be grounded in their body. They're able to feel more connected to themselves and to feel like they can be neutral and prosperous and happy despite what is happening around them. I ask that everything happen for everybody's highest and greatest good, and if it is useful, it will happen, and if it's not useful, it won't happen. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to let everybody be in their body, and what we're going to do is we're going to send a grounding cord, so we're going to go to our bottom chakra. If you have any sort of grounding cord already, we're just going to let that drop away and we're going to create a new one. However that looks is perfect. Okay, so we're just going to allow that grounding cord to go all the way down into the earth. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 feet. Okay, I want everybody breathe in. And then breathe out. And you can push your grounding cord 200, 300, 400, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900, 1,000 feet. There we go. Okay, everybody breathe in. Okay, now we're going to breathe out. We're going to breathe it down 2,000 feet, 3,000 feet, 4,000, 5,000, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,000 feet. There we go. Okay, everybody breathe in. Okay, we're going to breathe out again. 1,100, okay, wait, 11,000, 12,000, 14, 15,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000 feet. There we go. Okay, we're going to allow our grounding cord to go all the way down to where it's perfect. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to 2-point the bottom of everybody's grounding cord on the top of their head. There we go. Alright, now we're going to allow ourselves to breathe out roots out of the bottom of our grounding cord. So we're going to allow ourselves to be like a big oak tree, and we're just going to breathe out big, beautiful roots. So everybody breathe in. Okay, now breathe out. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 feet, 200 feet, 300 feet, 400 feet, 500 feet. Okay, everybody breathe in. We're going to go out 600 feet, 700 feet, 800 feet, 900 feet, 1,000 feet, 2,000 feet, 3,000 feet, 4,000 feet, 5,000 feet. Okay, everybody breathe in. We're going to go out 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 feet. Okay, so we're going to 2-point the roots. Perfect. All right. All right, perfect. All right. And all the energy to move all the way up our grounding cord. We're going to allow our grounding cord to be a little bit larger, a little bit larger, a little bit larger. Okay, so we're going to expand it. We're going to allow it to be kind of the size of our hips, whatever that is, maybe a little bit more. Okay, so we're going to allow ourselves to be a big like trunk like an oak tree. Perfect. So just breathe that energy around so it's the perfect size circumference. Okay, so you're half person, half tree. Okay, so we're going to allow our feet chakras to be open, our knee chakras. We're going to allow all this grounding energy to move through our feet, through our legs, through our bottom chakra. We're just going to allow that all to be cleaned out. Okay. All right, and allow ourselves to feel very anchored, grounded, centered. Okay. And now, some people haven't been grounded for a while, so this is going to be 0 point where we are right now. So we're going to allow ourselves to be grounded in the past. So the day before, 2 days before, 3 days, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days, 20 days, 30 days, 40 days, 50 days, 80 days, 90 days, 100 days. I'm going to just bring that grounding energy through. Okay, let's bring it back some years. So 1 year. 1 year, 2 year, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 years. Okay, so we're going to be where we are now. Let's move that grounding energy into the future. So we're going to be grounded today, we're grounded tomorrow, 2, 3 days out. Okay, that feels solid. We need to go more than that. Okay, so ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days, 20 days, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 days. We're going to go to a year. How many patterns? 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Correct neutral now. Okay, so that's 1 year. So we're going to go out 2 years, 3 years, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay. Okay. That feels good. That feels very solid. Okay. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to allow ourselves to connect up. So we're going to connect up into the ethers. Okay, so I want to allow everybody to move their awareness up to their crown chakra, and we're just going to open that up. There we go. Let's allow everybody's crown chakra to open up 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 90, 100%. Perfect. All right, now we're going to allow ourselves to be connected up. So we're going to go up we're going to take our line through our top of our head all the way up to the ethers. So we're going to go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay, so everybody breathe in. Okay, and then breathe out. 200, 300, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. Okay, everybody breathe in. Okay, everybody breathe out. 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000. Okay, everybody breathe in. Okay, breathe out. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100,000. We're just going to allow ourselves to be up in the upper atmosphere. Breathe out and allow ourselves to just kind of allow our cord to go right over the atmosphere of the earth. Okay, everybody breathe in. Okay, now breathe out. We're going to breathe out big, beautiful branches out over the top of the earth. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, all the way over the earth. Perfect. And we're going to allow our beautiful leaves to just unfurl and open up. So as you all breathe in again. Okay, and then breathe out. Allow all the leaves to unfurl. All of them. 80, 90, 100%. There we go. Okay, now we're going to allow in cosmic energy to come in through those leaves. Okay, so we're 100% receptive to causes of energy. Yes, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 90, 100. There we go. Perfect. All right, so allow the energy to come in through the leaves, through the branches, through all the way down, down, down to the top of your head. So all the energy, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Perfect. Okay, we're going to bring that into the body. There we go. Okay. All right, that feels good. All right, so we're just going to allow ourselves to be cosmically connected. We're connected to the earth. Okay. Now I want everybody to be in their center, in their third chakra, and what we're going to do is we're going to take your personal energy and we're going to blow our energy out till it's about maybe 6 feet. We'll see how we feel, maybe 10 feet. We'll do 10 feet. Okay. So everybody be in their third chakra and we're just going to breathe in. Okay, and then we're going to breathe out. We'll allow our energy to be the size of a softball. Okay, we're going to breathe in. Breathe out. Allow it to be the size of a soccer ball. Okay, now we're going to breathe in. Okay, we're going to breathe out. Allow it to be the size of a beach ball. Okay, so we're going to breathe in. Breathe out. Allow it to be 4 feet, 5 feet, 6 feet. Breathe in. Allow our aura to be 7 feet, 8 feet, 9 feet, 10 feet. There we go. Perfect. Okay, this is our personal bubble. We feel strong, we feel grounded, we feel secure. Okay, this is a group session, so any patterns 1 and 2, correct, neutral, now. Perfect. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to allow everybody here to be energetically neutral across all time, space, dimensions, and realities for the coronavirus. So I'm going to 2-point you and I'm 2-point you the coronavirus, so you're neutral, correct, neutral, now. Okay, so there's no need to have any issues. Okay. All right, we're just going to be neutral now when it comes to our family. So no issues regarding our family and the coronavirus, whether they have it or don't have it or any of that. Correct, neutral now. Okay, we're going to do our friends, be neutral about any of our friends across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. Whether known or unknown, met or not met. There we go. We're going to be neutral about the coronavirus and us going out, being social with people now or in the future or in the past across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. Correct, neutral, now. Okay, we're going to be neutral about any romantic relationships, whether they've been in the past or the future, people we've met or not met, and about that virus and us. So correct, neutral, now. That was a big shift. Okay, so we're going to be neutral about our workplaces, our job places, or our business places. Correct neutral now. Public places in general, correct neutral now. All right, let's be neutral about large gatherings of people in any way, shape, or form. So, large gatherings. Okay, we're going to be neutral about airports, stadiums, grocery stores, malls, outdoor events. Correct neutral now. There we go. Whew, that was a big shift. Okay. Okay, we're going to be neutral about being alone or being with people. So being alone, being quarantined, not being able to spend time with other people, or spending time with other people. We're neutral either way. Correct neutral now. Okay. All right, let's 2 point having a weak immune system or a strong immune system, so we're neutral either way. Okay, let's bring in the energy of being solid. Connecting to our inner guidance so we know what we need to do or not need to do. We're completely safe and guided. Correct neutral now. Okay. Social media, let's be neutral about social media. News coverage. Okay, correct neutral now. Okay, that feels much better. All right, you guys, I'm going to go through the other viruses on my clear sheet. Okay, so we're going to clear for HHV6. There are multiple ones. The medical medium lists a bunch of them. So, okay, viruses that are in physicality, we're going to be neutral about all of them, okay? So HHV6, HHV9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16, correct neutral now. When I energetically tap into that, it feels like 36. So some of these viruses, maybe they're in physical, maybe they're not in physical. Let's just correct for all of them because we can. So 17, 18, 19, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, correct neutral now. All right, let's correct for any and all herpes viruses anywhere in the body. Correct neutral now. How many in physical? What do I have? 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, correct neutral now. What do we need to go up to? 27, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, correct neutral now. That feels neutral. Some people here seem to have more of a charge than others. We're going to neutralize everything with the emotions, okay? So I'm going to do that as a group when I'm done with the viruses. So just if you feel like there's a little bit more it needs to be cleared, don't worry, we're going to clear it. All right, there's also the cytomegalovirus, I think is how you say that. I read that in the medical medium. So we're just going to correct neutral now for that. Anybody who has that. Here we go. Okay, there we go. All right, shingles viruses, according to the medical medium, there's like 30. I'm tracking 43 energetically, so we'll clear for all 43. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, correct neutral now. 40, 1, 2, 3, correct neutral now. Yeah, there's a lot of heavy emotions, so that will correct for that too. Epstein-barr varieties, medical medium says there's about 60. I track like 84 etherically, so that's Epstein-barr, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, correct neutral now. All right, HPV. I track that etherically there's 12, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, correct neutral now. All right, let's just track for any and all versions, strains of the coronavirus, SARS virus, any of those. So 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, correct neutral now. All right, let's correct for any neuro-toxins, correct neutral now. All right, any derma-toxins, correct neutral now. All right, any other viral byproducts, whether known or unknown, correct neutral now. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100%. Any other viruses, whether known or unknown, in physical or etheric, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100%. Okay. All right, let's drain the emotions, any of the emotions out of these viral patterns, any viral patterns. Okay, so first we're going to clear out terror, fight, flight, freeze, fawn, correct neutral now. Shame and powerlessness, correct neutral now. Okay, these just look like big energetic nets, so we're just going to pull that out. Okay, we're going to energetically delete that. Okay, guilt and despair, correct neutral now. Apathy, grief, and regret, correct neutral now. We're just going to pull those nets out. We don't need those. Okay. Clear. Okay, that's a big shift for lots of people. So let's bring in more clearing energy. So bring clearing energy once, twice, thrice. There we go. Fully cleaned out. Let's bring in divine template for that. Correct neutral now. Yep, okay. All right, we're going to do the next layer. We're going to do fear, paralyzed will, desire, anxiety, hate, correct neutral now. Anger, attachment, denial, and scorn, correct neutral now. Pride, indifference, and low self-image, correct neutral now. We're just going to pick all those grids of information up. Nobody needs those, correct neutral now. Okay, bring in clearing energy. 1, 2, 3. We're going to be neutral here, so we're going to do the entire emotional scales because we want no charge. So we're going to do acceptance, receptivity, willingness, confidence, correct neutral now. Neutrality, trust, intention, courage, feasibility, hopefulness, correct neutral now. Okay, very small grids, but clear. Okay, and the last segment of the emotional scale, love, reason, overflow, joy, bliss, purpose, peace, enlightenment, illumination, correct neutral now. It's like a thread of a pattern barely there. Okay, correct neutral now. Okay, that feels good. Okay, any sort, okay, here's what I'm tracking with the patterns, any sort of powerlessness, I can't do this, I need help, I'm a victim, we're just gonna neutralize those patterns. Just breathe that out. You don't need to be like that. Let it go. Yeah, no, nobody needs that. All right, we're just going to unhook from the collective, okay? So we can be solid without having the mass panic of the collective. So let's just unhook that. Give that back to the collective. There we go. And we're just going to erase where that hook was so that it can't hook back in. Perfect. We're going to unhook the fear cords of family members and friends, whether it's through social media or talking on the phone or whatever. Like, nobody needs all that. So clear where it was hooked in. Perfect. All right, let's strengthen our tree. All right, so we were going to bring in the feeling of safety, security, groundedness, nourishment. Okay, so bring all of these energies in. Circle them through your body, circle them through the grounding cord. Okay, so we're very connected to the earth. We feel grounded. Okay, we love the earth loves us. There we go. Okay, you guys, I'm going to do a few more dense level patterns. Anything that has to do with any virus that you've ever had across any lifetime, space, dimension, or whatever, in the future, in the past, in simultaneous lives, doesn't matter. We're going to do oath, vows, and contracts. How many patterns? 4. Correct neutral now. Ancestral and generational. We're just going to pull that pattern through 700 years. Let's just go back 8,000 years. 27,000 years. 36,000 years. 100,000 years. Let's just go back to Genesis and have all day here. Perfect. Okay. That's cleared. DNA imprints and miasms. How many for the group? 23. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Done. Okay. Core root fractal patterns. How many? 1, 2, 3. Correct, neutral, now. Models and reality programs. There are 4. Let's just extract those. All right. Any other morphic fields? Just 1. Correct, neutral, now. Okay. Yep, that feels good. Okay, let's bring in stability, safety, groundedness. Let's bring in like a sort of like deep love and connectedness. Okay. Okay, so mental, emotional, spiritual, physical, correct, neutral, now. Any other layers? Correct, neutral, now. Okay, so we're neutral about viruses. Any other patterns that need to be addressed? 403. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 200, 300, 400, 1, 2, 3, correct, neutral, now. Oh, that feels good. Okay. I feel like that feels like done. Let's make sure we're hooked into done. Yep, we're done. We're done. Okay. So, if you want, you can listen to the virus clearing part again if you want to run the energy through your body. Okay, allow yourself to be grounded, allow yourself to be centered, allow yourself to be energetically neutral. Because you are neutral, you'll be led to do the perfect right thing at the perfect right time, as long as you listen to what your internal guidance is. And you'll just know what to do, because you just won't be like in having issues, you know. Okay. And know that if you went to sleep during this, it's fine. You received the entire benefit. If you were wide awake, you received the entire benefit. However you received it was perfect. Let's make sure, okay, as a group, how much do we receive? 70%. All right, we're going to clear it. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100%. Let's do receiving 110%, 120%. So everybody allows the energy to, yeah, there we go. That feels much better. The energy's moved all the way through. Okay. This was good. This is like the first group healing I did on YouTube. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this, yeah, it's good stuff. I hope you enjoyed it. If you intuitively feel like you should forward it to a friend so that they can listen to it, please do that so that they can get the clearing as well. So yeah, this clearing was a holographic, energetic, quantum. There is no time, there is no space. None of that exists. All patterns are patterns of light and information first. And energy can easily be read, changed, and understood. And then everything shifts in your physical world. So yeah, let me know in the comments how you feel after this. Alright. I'm going to turn off the camera and I'm going to allow that to be the end of this energetic container. Alright guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.